Hey everyone, it's me, Matt. Welcome back to my Florida garden. I hope you're all doing great, and I hope you're ready to hang out with me today because in today's video, we're planting pineapples. So as many of you know, I love growing pineapple plants here in my Florida garden. You can see I've got quite a few here. They are in various stages of development. Looking right here, these two are the ones that I water propagated from pineapple tops, from the pineapples that I harvested earlier this summer. You can see they've got healthy root systems growing. And then this one over here as well also has quite the root system. So I like to water propagate all of my pineapple plants because I like to keep tabs on the root development. You can actually see here, this is a pup that broke off of this mother plant about 3 weeks ago. It's got some roots growing on it. I basically, as a test, wanted to kind of just set it here in the soil to see what the root development would look like. You can see it has developed some roots. You can see the white roots kind of poking through there, but in my experience, I always get a much better root system when I water propagate. These two plants here, these are pineapple tops that I propagated from pineapple tops about a year ago. So these ones have been in these containers for a year. You can see the size difference. These are the fresh pineapple propagations compared to these ones from a year ago. And then these plants over here are the ones from about 2 years ago. You can see where I harvested the pineapple fruit from earlier this summer there. And then right here, I can throw a photo up on the screen of both of the, I guess, photos of both of the pineapples that I harvested this summer. You can see how big and beautiful they were. They were so delicious. The one that was harvested from this plant actually was able to ripen directly on the plant, which is what you want. Best case scenario, it'll ripen on the plant. It helps it develop the best sugars and sweetness. The one that was back here actually prematurely fell off, but it had enough starches and sugars in it that it was able to ripen on my windowsill. It was, I'd say, equally as delicious. I really couldn't tell a difference between the two. You can also see here, oh, I think I hear a fire truck in the distance. Hopefully that's not too annoying. Let me give that a minute to go by and I'll come right back. All right, so we're all clear of the fire truck. That was quite a few emergency vehicles. I could hear a fire truck and then what I assume was either police cars or an ambulance that followed. So the noise is all gone now. But as I was saying, this pineapple here actually has some pups on it. So you can see there's a pup growing here. There's also one back here. And then this one here is actually a pup, but you can see how massive it's gotten just in a few months. So I've been told that if you're growing a pineapple from a propagated pineapple top like this, it'll take about 2 years for it to fully mature, flower, and then fruit. But then once you get the pups from the mother plant, like I said, there's 3 on this one. If you leave the pups on the plant, they will produce a pineapple flower and a pineapple fruit much faster. So you can usually get a pineapple fruit in about half the time, if that makes sense. Hopefully I didn't just word vomit all of that to you. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave the healthiest, biggest pups on each of these plants. So you can see this one here is the healthier of the two. I think, yeah, there's just this one that already broke off. So I'm gonna leave those ones on there and see, I'm gonna kind of test that theory that I'll get a pineapple fruit faster by leaving a pup on the mother plant. And then I'm gonna break off the smaller pups and plant those separately in their own containers. So that's kind of a background on all my plants. Like I said, various stages of development. So coming over here, I've got my tools for today's project. I do need to go get my hand shovel, but you can see I've got some containers here. So I'm gonna use the kind of turquoise containers for the pineapple tops that were propagated from last year. So these two here will go in those larger containers. And then I've got 5 1-gallon containers for the 3 pups that are on the mature mother plants that produced fruit this year, as well as these pineapple tops that I propagated over the last few weeks. And then looking closer at my fertilizer and my soil, the potting soil. So with the fertilizer, I always use the Dr. Earth Exotic Blend fertilizer. It's my favorite tropical plant fertilizer. Here on the back, we're gonna be doing the container plants right here. So for the established plants, we're gonna sprinkle 2 tablespoons for every 6 inches of pot diameter. So I'm gonna do 4 tablespoons or a 1/4 cup in these turquoise containers mixed in with the potting soil. And then for the new plantings, we're gonna do, what does this say? Before you plant, add 1/2 cup of soil, add 1/2 cup to the soil that will be used to fill the potting hole oh my God, I'm reading the wrong one, geez. So new plantings for the container plants, when potting plants, mix 2 tablespoons per gallon of potting soil. So we'll do 2 tablespoons in each of the 1-gallon containers. And then looking closer at my potting soil here, I love to use the cactus, palm, and citrus mix. You can see it's great for in-ground and in containers. The pineapple plants like well-draining soil, so this is my go-to. So this should be a pretty easy project. I think let's start with the water propagation pineapples here, and then we'll break off the pups off the mother plants toward the back, and then we'll wrap up by planting these ones in the larger turquoise containers. So let's get to it. All right, so jumping in, I went and got my hand shovel as well as some water so we can water everything in thoroughly. So starting with these smaller containers, you can prep all of these. So again, we're gonna do the potting soil with 2 tablespoons of fertilizer. So let's get that done really quick. All right, so we've got all the soil in the 5 containers. So now I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of the Dr. Earth Exotic Blend fertilizer in each container, and then I'll stir it in thoroughly. All right, the 5 containers are all ready. So let's start here with the water propagation pineapple tops first, and then we'll break off the pups off the mother plants and get those planted in the other 3. I'm gonna move you guys in a little closer so you can see a close-up of the process. All right, so starting here with this one, I actually have a toothpick in the bottom here that I stuck into the bottom so that the pineapple, the base of the pineapple top wouldn't hit the bottom of the glass. It gives the roots more room to grow. If you want to see a full step-by-step tutorial on how to grow pineapples from pineapple tops, I'll make sure to link that video in the description. It goes through the whole process on how to water propagate from start to finish. So, all right, so to plant this, I'm just gonna make a little well. We're gonna just tuck the pineapple top right in. I'm gonna go ahead and pack some soil in around the plant, just making sure that it is stable in the container. So we got 1 down and then 1 to go. Making my well, sticking the plant in, and then packing the soil in around the base. So now that these 2 are all set, I'm gonna water them in at the very end. I thought about watering them in now, but that'll just make a muddy mess of my work area. So we'll plant everything in and then water it all in at the end. So now let's go over to the mother plants in the back and we'll break off those pups. So this one here has already been broken off. So we've got this one, And then this one is small. It should be pretty easy to pull. That one's got quite a root system on it already. And then this larger one here in the back. Kind of maneuver this one out. So you can see this one's also got a pretty good root system. So I've got the 3 pups here, so let's go plant them in those 1-gallon containers. All right, so my containers are all prepped. We'll just get these planted in really quick. We'll start here with this little one. We're gonna make the well, tuck it in, add a little bit more soil. And with this one here, same thing. Make sure all the roots are tucked in under the soil. There's that. And the last one, the biggest of the pups. Make sure all those roots are tucked in. I don't know if you can hear in the background, there is a lot of bird activity back here right now. There's lots of chirping. All right. There we go. We've got the 5 1-gallon containers all potted up with 5 new pineapple plants. So let's transplant the pineapple plants from last year into these bigger containers now. All right, so starting with the container prep, let's fill them probably 2/3 of the way with soil. That way we've got enough room to work with the root ball and the soil that's already in the existing containers. And then we're gonna do a 1/4 cup or 4 tablespoons of fertilizer into each container, and we'll mix that in well. It's much easier to mix in these containers than it was to do in those. So I'm going to move the camera down a little bit closer so you can have a better view of everything that I'm doing. All right, so let me just push back the soil a bit to make room for our root ball. These are probably pretty root bound. They've been in these containers for about a year. I can see kind of the waviness of the container. So I'm not gonna be shocked if they are totally root bound. Yeah, that's what I expected. Lots of roots. So what we can do is just kind of break this up a bit. Use the shovel here to kind of scour it just a bit to break them up. You want to break up the memory. The roots have a memory of growing in circles, and if you don't break them up a bit, they will continue to grow in circles and it'll hinder the growth of the plant. Sorry, there's a plane flying over. I don't know if you can hear that. I live, I don't know, 8 miles away from an international airport, and it never really sounds as loud in person, but on camera, for whatever reason, it picks up very loudly. All right, so these have been roughed up a little bit, so we can throw the root ball into the container, and then we'll just fill around the edges with some soil. right, so we're gonna repeat the process for this second plant here. You can see that it's got quite a lot more roots growing out of the bottom, so I expect this one to be just as root bound. Well, they all broke off, but you can see this one has quite a healthy root system as well. So let me just scour those roots up a little bit. Also, it is so hot today. It's really humid. You can probably tell I'm sweating like crazy. It is, what, the middle of September. Give it one more month, we'll be in true fall here in Florida. And I can't wait. All right, so I'm making a little well. Place the plant towards the center and then backfill the sides with some soil. All right, so I cleaned up my work area a bit. You can see I've got all my tools and whatnot over here by my Adirondack chair. So the last step is to water all of these in. Oh, look, a swallowtail butterfly. How beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna water everything in, and then I think there he is again. Sorry, I was getting sidetracked with that butterfly. I thought I could try and get a close up, but it flew away. So anyways, what I was saying, I think I'm gonna leave these containers here. Over here, I've got my oscillating sprinkler, and it goes off every 2 days. And if I line these pineapples up here, they will get water every other day while they root in. So I think that is just gonna be my setup. I'll leave them here temporarily, and then I'll probably end up moving majority of them over here with these 2 mature pineapple plants. So let's really quick water these plants in. So there we go. That was a really simple project for today. I've got my 7 pineapple plants all tucked into their new homes. Like I said, I'll leave them here for about 2 weeks while they root in. They'll get the overspray from the sprinkler, and then once they've kind of established themselves, I'll move them back here, and then I'll water them deeply about once a week. And then as far as fertilizer goes, they've got the fertilizer they need until next spring, and then starting next spring, I'll fertilize them regularly with the Dr. Earth Exotic Blend Fertilizer. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions about growing pineapples. I'm all ears, happy to help you all with your pineapple plant journey. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found all the information useful. I'll be sure to link the Dr. Earth Exotic Blend Fertilizer in the video description for reference. And if you haven't already done so, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons so you can hang out with me in future videos. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.